What's up, family? So it's still the same day. I think January 18th. I don't know. The same day my car broke down. So update. I It's now 7 o'clock. I went ahead. I did my morning routine. I recited my dreams. And I meditated. Those are three things off my 10 task checklist that I got done. So I'm proud of myself for that. And then I just went ahead and went to sleep because it was dark outside. I wasn't about to pull out my computer and do my book because I didn't want the neighbors, to see the light in the car. So anyway, I took a nap. That was much appreciated because I only had like 2.5 hours sleep. But I was still determined to get up when I said I was going to get up because that's that discipline. Because when I'm famous, when I'm a celebrity, because I listen to all these celebrities who I go meeting and barely have time to sleep on the jet or plane to and from, and don't get hours of sleep. And I tell myself when I wake up, I say, no, don't lay back down, because this is preparing you for the life that you want. This is preparing you for those times where you have back-to-back meetings and photo shoots and recordings and whatever it is you're going to be doing. This is preparing you for, like, practice for that life now. Practice for the life that you want now. But the reason I started recording again is because I woke up. I was like, all right, the car that was in front of me move. And I was like, let me attempt to do this now. So the rain kind of slowed down. I lifted up the hood. It looks to me everything is tight. So as far as the battery connection to the battery, so I don't think it's that. So I went and I was like, okay, let me move my car over to the next street, because the side I was on was street sweeping, so I had to move it to the other side so I don't get a ticket if my car stays here during that time of street sweeping. So I started up the car. It was a rough start, but it started. And my windows were still fogged up and everything. I was like, let me do this now. So I U-turned, and it was able to get into this space. Cause my windows was fogged, I had to roll one down, and I was praying it wouldn't get stuck on me, because it was rolling kind of slow. And even when it rolled up kind of slow. But I said all this to say, because I was just listening to this song, great is your mercy towards me, your loving kindness towards me. Great is your mercy, I see. Great is an Alright, that's how I do every song. Yeah, so I was listening to that and I was just thanking God, because even though I'm going through stuff, like, come on now, God making sure, God got my training wheels on. God making sure I'm okay. Like when my car broke down, when I was headed to Silicon Valley, when I had that, it's a 5-hour drive, but the route I was going was like 8 hours. Through the mountains. The route I was going, it was mountains, and the one gas station that was there was $6 and something, because it won't no gas station nowhere else. And I'm sure it's tough getting gas through that mountain winding road. He could have broke my car down there. He could have broke my car in the middle of that mountain, and I could have been stranded there with nobody in sight, like, which I would have had to pay for a tow truck or something. And he didn't do me like that. Like, God made it so I was able to get my car to my destination, get my car safe to a big city. And not only that, was able to take it to a repair shop, get an estimate, figure out what was going on, was able to move it to a parking lot that was convenient for me. That was convenient enough that would allow me to keep my car in the same spot without it being trouble. Like, come on now. God was looking out for me. Because he could have brought my car down in the middle of nowhere. But great is his mercy. He had mercy on me. He was like, okay, I'm going to teach you this lesson. But I ain't gonna drop the bomb on you, right? Like I'm gonna teach you this lesson. But it's you know, it's I got you. Now some people may need to have the bomb dropped. Like thank God I'm just so like I got enough sense where I could pick up the lesson. Well, I thought I did pick up the lesson from that moment. And then even here, like, I don't see how people curse out God. Like, why did you do this? Why do you, when it really could be worse. Like, just find the blessing in it. Find what's good about the situation. Right now, yes, my car battery, it's something going wrong with it, but I was able to move it to another side of the street so a ticket wouldn't be piled on top of it, right? I was about to park somewhere else. Closer to the gym I was going to go to, but it would have been further away from people that I knew. So at least right now, I'm literally a next street over. Like, they could walk over here, take them 3 minutes just to walk. Well, it's a long block, but so maybe 5 minutes just to walk here, and it would take a minute, less than a minute to drive to where my car is. If I needed their help, if I needed a jump or a ride to the auto repair store or something. Like I am blessed. Like, come on now. Like, yes, things happen. Like, oh, why is this happening to me? Like, no, like, God, thank you that it happened the way it did, because I know it could have been worse. Like, man, if people just live their life like that, just knowing things could have been worse, I swear they would save years off their life. And that's what I'm about. Like, just be grateful and blessed. Like, God looking out for me. Like, it's people that's homeless that don't have a car. It's people that's homeless that don't have a car with heat, with working heat, or that don't have a car that's mobile. Like, come on now. I have a car. I could get to and from. I'm protected from the elements. My food stamps work. Like, come on now. I was able to get food stamps. I have work available. Right? I'm in a place where I have friends. I don't have family. I consider my church family. And family that I built over time. But that's when I say built, not like like hooked up and got somebody pregnant built, but built like, just made connections with people where they became like family. And I'm just choosing not to use them. Like, I'm really safe. Like, this struggle I'm going through, it really got training wheels on it, because I could press the save me button anytime, right? I could use my get out of jail free card anytime I want to. I just refuse to use it. Because I want to get out. And I'm praying to God. I'm not putting this, I don't want to put this out on the universe, but I do want to explain to you that there is fear. I'm praying to God nothing happens to my car. And so I really don't want to sleep on the streets, out in the cold, in the rain, and that would be something. And so I'm pushing myself like, Nate, get it together now before your lesson comes in that way. Get it together now, Nate, before you get dropped that doozy. Because I clearly understand it could be worse, and God is really looking out for me and really protecting me. So I just got to do it. Like, I don't know. I have to figure something out. My family needs me. And I just want to show them what can happen when you take that leap of faith, when you follow your dreams, when you just go for it. And that's why I'm going through this, because that's why I'm fighting to go through this. Because there's so many people I love that's settling, and I can talk to them a good talk and and motivate, encourage them. Oh, you got to it. I have all the words and I believe in my words. But the best way for me to communicate that more effectively is to show them. I have to produce results. This is what happened when I took a leap of faith. This is what happened when I decided to quit my job and say, I'm going to work for me and I'm going to get it down until I get it right. And I have to show them the result, because right now, I tell somebody I'm doing this and they just look like, yeah, that's why you stranded in your car. That's why you stink every now and then. That's why you walk around with your clothes wrinkled. That's why you had no money in your bank account, right? That's why I need to produce this result so I could show them this is what happens. And that's why I'm recording this, because I want people to see and understand, actually visualize, this is me in my car before you see me successful, because I know I'm going to get there. Man, I'm just blessed. Fight for your dreams. Use me as the example, because I know I'm going to be something great. This is what I'm eating this morning. I don't have no bread for no peanut butter jelly sandwiches today. So I'm eating, just give me my protein. Look, this is how I do, because I'm still working on gaining weight. Yeah, so alright, I'm done talking to y'all. I think I'm gonna stay here, work on my book until that work traffic die down. Even though I'm tempted to do it now, I might just wait till traffic die down and go to, I was gonna go to AutoZone, but this battery, I just realized when I was in Silicon Valley, I think I got it from Pep Boys. So I might want to try Pep Boys first. I don't know. I'm figure it out. Work for your dreams. Don't give up on yourself. Dang. So, love yourself. Peace.
Dog,